in the town in the Black Forest, a little white toy shop stood. A little tin soldier with only one leg lived in a castle of wood. Across the room on another shelf, a little white brass keys, and a tiny ballerina lived in there, holding a dress of lace. And from where the little tin soldier stood, they could see each other so clear. And a little tin soldier watching her with a love that was so dear. And one day sadness came, the tiny ballerina was sold. The little tin soldier was thrown away, and into the gutter he rolled. The water carried him to the sea, many far off lands. He made many children happy as he passed through their tiny hands. And then one day they met again, the house and the land on end. And when the clock on the wall struck the midnight hour, they jumped into a fire. In that fire they shall stay forever and a day. And the fire, Lord, is the fire of love, just like the peaceful fire. Well, hi there pluckers, I've a Sore Fingers again with you with a song called The Little Tin Soldier from Donovan, one of his very early songs from his fairy tale album, on his very early stuff. Okay, so I'm in standard tuning, but I have a capo on the first fret, so that we're in the same key as the original recording on the fairy tale album. Okay, so let's get to it. Starts off with this very interesting little intro. Okay, right, so what I'm doing there is I'm basically playing from the capo the 4th fret on the 3rd string. I'm hitting that note and then strumming the rest of the strings. So it's just 3 down to 1 really. Then going down to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, doing the same thing. So and then the open top 3 strings. So okay, then I'm playing the 4th fret from the capo on the 4th string, and the rest of the strings are open. 3, 2 and 1 are open. Yeah, so then the 2nd fret on the 4th string, then the 4 top strings open, so it's okay. Then what I'm doing is I'm playing the 4th fret from the capo on the 5th string, the A string, with my 3rd finger, and my 1st finger is playing the 2nd fret on the 4th string. The rest of the strings are open. The top 3 strings, G, B and E, are all open. So you've got that. And what I'm doing is I'm hitting that 5th string on the 4th fret from the capo, and I do that 4 times. So I hit that note, 4th on the 5th, then a sort of strum. And then I repeat the whole thing. Okay, so from the beginning. Right, so on the second time round you only do 3. You do 3 of these. You only do 3, and on the fourth one, instead of playing the fourth one, you do a second fret on the bottom E string, hit that note, the second fret on the bottom E string from the capo, into a G chord. And you do that 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the singing comes in. Okay? So let's do the whole intro very slowly. Okay, so that's the intro. 4 lots of that. Second fret on the bottom E string to a G. 4 lots of that. And then the singing comes in, G. Once in a town in the Black Forest. And we lead down to an E minor. So it's G. And then the second fret of the bottom E string down to an E minor, open bottom E string. Right, so once in a town in the Black Forest, C, a little toy straw, D stood. Right, so I'll show you the easy way to play it, just the strumming of the chords to start with, and then I'll show you what can be done with some bass fill-ins, okay? So, G, once in a town in the Black Forest, this little toy shop, D stood, G again, the little tin soldier, lead down again to E minor, with only one leg, C, lived in a castle, D of wood, back to C, across the room, back to D, on another shelf, back to C, stood a C little glass, D case, G, and a tiny ballerina, read down to that second on the bottom E string, E minor, in there, C, floor address of C, D rather, so C to D there, yeah, all in the dress of D, ladies. So that's the easy way of playing it, okay, so we'll just go through that whole thing, the easy way, okay, so G slowly. Once in a town in the Black Forest, little white toy shop stood, and a little tin soldier with only one leg, stood in the glass of wood. Across the room, on another shelf, stood a little glass case, and a little tiny, a tiny ballerina lived in there, all in a dress of lace. Right, so that's the easy way of playing it. Okay, now the harder way of playing it is to straight starts the same. Once in a town in the Black Forest, a little shop stood. Is that, okay, well, that sort of thing, where you've got that bass moving about, okay? So the first bit's the same, G, once in the town, lead down, second on the bottom E string to E minor, Black Forest. When you go to the C, you do the alternating bass between the third on the fifth and the third on the sixth. So it goes, once in the town in the Black Forest, a little short, so you got bum, 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 bum. Got that, so it's hit the root note, strum, then the third on the sixth strum, then the third on the fifth strum, then the third on the sixth strum. Okay? So, once in a town in the Black Forest, a little white toy shop stood. Now, I'll give you some options on this. At that point, you can just go 4th string strum, 5th string strum, 4th string strum, 5th string strum, okay? Alternative there. So, little white toy shop stood, That's quite good. But what's better is to go 4th string, 5th string, 2nd on the bottom E string with your thumb, and then the 4th string again. So, or the 5th string, whichever. You can do the 5th string there as well. If it's however you hear it. Okay. So I'll just go through that line again, playing it the slightly more difficult way. Okay. Once in a town in the Black Forest, a little white shop stood. Okay, that's the sort of semi-easy one. Okay, and then the harder one still is once in a town in the Black Forest, a little white shop stood. Alright. Right, so it's 4 strum, 5 strum, 2nd on the bottom E string strum, and then the 5 again strum. So, okay, so that's the more difficult version. Okay, then we go back to the G and a little T soldier down to E minor, 2nd on the 6, bottom E minor, and then there's a lead down to C. So from the E minor, you hit that 2nd on the 4th strum, open 4th string strum, and into the C. So, little tin soldier with only one, that bum, bum, and then do that pumping C bass again, alternating bass, right? Okay, so second line is I'm a little tin soldier with only one leg, within a castle of wood. Right, that's that D strum, A strum, 2nd on the bottom E string, thumb over strum, A strum. Alternatively, just go D A D A. Okay, if you can't do the thumb over, just do D A D A. Okay, 4 5, 4 strum, 5 strum, 4 strum, 5 strum. Okay, got the idea, right? So that's the end of the second line, and then it goes back to the C across, and it does the pumping bass again. C, third on the 5th strum, 6 on the bottom E string strum, 3rd on bottom E string strum. So that swinging bass thing again. So across the room on another shelf. Again, if you don't want to do the thumb over on the D, just do the 4th string, 5th string, 4th string, 5th string. If you want to do the pumping bass with the thumb over, it's 5, 4 strum, 5 strum, bottom E string 2nd fret, strum, 5 strum. Okay. Okay. So again, the easy way is across the room. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention. There's another note in it as well now. Across the room on another shelf. It goes down to that 2nd on the 5th. So across the room on so that's 2nd on the 5th strum, keeping that 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So across the room on another shelf, and back to C. Let's do a little last case. Okay, so that's the easy way of playing that line, or you could do the more difficult one. Across the room on another shelf stood a little last case. Okay. Then back to the G, back to the usual G, down to E minor, and a little ballerina lived in there. And that's that, got that 2nd on the 4th, open 4th to the C chord, the dress of lace. And this, when you get to the D this time, you can just strum it. Okay, so tiny ballerina lived in there, all in a dress of lace. does there, it does all in a dress of lace. There's a little bar of D, and then what happens is he strums it and pulls off the second finger to open. So it's all in a dress of lace. Does that. So it does one, and then it does another four. Okay? So the whole verse. We'll do the intro. Let's do the whole thing from the intro slowly. Okay? I'll do it the more difficult way. Okay? So you can make up how much of the difficulty you want to do, if any. If not, just play the chords. Okay? Toy shop stood, and a little tin soldier with only one leg, a castle of wood. And across the room, on another shelf, stood a little glass case, and a little tiny ballerina lived in there. Okay, and then it goes into this second bit. It goes and from back to the C and the D bit again, and from where the little tin soldier. So it's like the back end of the verse again. Okay, the second half of the verse. So and from where the little tin soldier stood. So it's like repeating the second half of the verse again with different words. They could see each other so clear, and a little tin soldier watched over the love that was so dear. Got it? So it's exactly the same as the last part of the verse. Okay, so it goes back in from the dress of lace. And from where the little tin soldiers stood, they could see each other so clear, and a little tin soldier watched over the love that was so clear. Just another one of those where it goes, pulls off that top second finger on the top E string to open. It's quite tricky to do that. Okay, so it goes so dear. And then we come into the middle section, which is G minor, 3rd fret from the capo. Either a simple G minor, first 3 strings, barring first finger, 3rd fret from the capo, and then the 5th fret from the capo on the 5th string and 4th string, or you can play a full bar chord there. Okay, so it goes so dear, so dear, and then one day sadness came. So it goes from G minor, either a simple one or a full bar chord, to a B minor. So again, simple B minor will do fine, or a bar chord B minor. Okay, so one day sadness came, back to the G minor, a tiny ballerina, back to B minor, was soul, G minor, and this time it stays longer on the G minor. Okay, so from the beginning, then one day sadness came, the tiny ballerina was sold, the little tin soldier was thrown away. Okay, so it stays longer, twice as long on the G minor, the second time round, okay, or the third time round, sorry. So G minor, then one day the sadness came. The tiny ballerina was sold. The little tin soldier was thrown away, B minor, and into the gutter he rolled. Right, so that's goes from G minor to the B minor. The tiny ballerina with B minor sold. Stay on the G minor a bit longer this time. The little tin soldier was thrown away, B minor, and into a gutter he rolled. Is this form of A minor? A minor ninth, I think I call this. 2 fingers, okay, 5th fret from the capo on the 3rd string, G string, and 7th fret from the capo on the 4th string, and you play from 5 downwards, and the top 2 strings are open, top E string open, B string open, and the 5th string open. Nice chord, and that's a form of A minor ninth I'd call that. Okay, so G minor. Then one day sadness came the was sold. The little tin soldier was thrown away, and into the gutter he rolled. The water carried him, and in E minor to the sea, back to the A minor shape, A minor ninth. And many far off, E minor lands, A minor again. He made many children, E minor, children happy, as he, A minor, passed through their tiny hands. Okay, then we're going back to the sort of G bit. Okay, so we just go into this whole middle section again. G minor, I'd play it slowly for you. So coming out of the back end of the verse, where it goes so dear. And then one day sadness came. The tiny ballerina was sold. The tiny little soldier was thrown away, and into a gutter he rolled. The water carried him to the sea, many far off lands. He made many children happy as he passed through the tiny hands. Right, then we go back to G. And then one day again, and this is basically a G to E minor. So, and that's second on the bottom E string again, into E minor. But this time we feed back to the G. We go from the E minor, we go back to the second on the bottom E string and back to the G. It goes backwards and forwards doing that. So then was the day they met again in a house in a land of Oz. And when the clock on the wall struck the midnight hour. Okay, got that idea? So it's G, second on the 6th, E minor, second on the 6th, back to G, second on the 6th, back to E minor, second on the 6th, back to G, etc. Right, so then one day they met again. Sorry, let's do it again. And then one day they met again in a house in a land of Oz. When the clock on the wall struck the midnight hour, they see jumped F into F bar chord is preferable, but an F normal chord is fine. So jump. Sorry, it's midnight hour. They jump into a D. No funnies on that, just a straightforward D. Okay. So this whole bit again, and then one day they met again in a house in the land of Oz. And when the clock on the wall struck the midnight hour, see they jumped F into D, F5, back to G, and in the leading down to E minor again, fly away forever and a day. backwards and forwards. The fire, Lord, is the fire of love. C, just like D, the peace. Intro. So just do the outro, right? So the outro comes in at that point, okay? So the last line is, and in that fire they shall stay, leading up again to the G, forever and a day, and again, and the fire, Lord, is the fire of the sea, just like D, the peaceful dove, and then the intro again. As usual, 4 hits on this one. Then up again. And then slow it down. So you do 2. When you come out the second time, you do type 2. Slow it down. Then take that finger up on that up to the 5th fret from the capo on the 5th string rather. Then play the sort of couple of strings below it, so it goes. Then back to the 4th fret. Then play the open strings, open 5th, open 4th, and then the G chord. And then what you can do there is, what I tend to do there is to play the G, and then the open A string, 2nd on the bottom E string, and then the open A, 2nd on the 6th bottom E string, and then the finish on the G chord. So the whole intro on the end of the song, first one is normal, 4 hits on this one. Slow it down. So